Welcome back to Bike World and welcome back to part 2 of On Tour with me, SMO. Now today you join me in a place that I'm certainly no stranger to, and I'm thinking that a lot of you guys aren't exactly a stranger to either. We're back at Lumi's Motorcycle Cafe in West Meon, which funnily enough is where Bike World and I locked eyes for the first time, and to commemorate that romantic occasion, I brought a flower. We're coming into winter, it's the best I could do. As I'm sure you remember, Bike World's goal with the On Tour series is to take you guys with us along some of Britain's most amazing, hidden and or underrated roads. Today is no exception, and we're going to be heading east along the A272 through the South Downs National Park to show you some of Britain's most beautiful southern countryside. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you guys with me today, because what can only really be described as an unfortunately dreary start to the day, I mean, I'm wet and cold, can only really get better, because the South Downs is so beautiful and the A272 such a fun road to ride. It can only get better from here. Now there are many beautiful places scattered across the countryside of southern England, and Petworth is a perfect example of the best of them. This place has an old charm to it that I'm unfortunately ruining with my loud exhaust, and I feel a little bit self-conscious for doing so, but it's just such a nice place to be. You don't get to see things like this quite so often. And it's such a pleasure to be here. And ahead of me you see one of its more unique features. I think we should stop and check it out. Hidden behind what I can only describe as one of the most magnificent gates I've ever seen is Petworth Manor. And in Petworth Manor is one of the finest art collections owned by the National Trust. That's worth checking out if you're into your paintings. This part of the country is just so beautiful. When the roads are this good, wow, what a recipe. The combination of beautiful scenery and sweeping bends makes this road a must for anybody in the neighbourhood. This is the kind of road that you may stumble across by accident on your way from A to B, and it's the difference between a trip and a journey. Please don't try and kill me, not again. Whoa, dude! That's a danger in the countryside you need to be aware of. So with some decent mileage and another tank of fuel under my belt, I think it's about time we started thinking about above the belt. It's time for some lunch. And here we are. What better place to stop than Billy's on the road? So between London and Brighton, there's only really one standout biker cafe for us, and that had to be Billy's on the Road. It's only about a mile off track for us on the A272, and having a quick look at the menu, it's got to be the steak sandwich.
Right. So what can I get you to eat?
I would absolutely love a steak sandwich, please.
Steak sandwich?
Yeah, is that something you'd recommend?
Definitely, it's one of our most popular meals actually. That would
Really?
be spicy avocado breakfast as well.
I'm glad you brought that up actually. What is it about Billy's that makes it quite so special?
Well, it's right on the road, the A29 across there. It's on the road from London to Brighton, so we get loads of bikers and car shows and everything passing through. Everyone into Goodwood as well.
So you're friendly with bikers?
Definitely. Yeah,
How friendly?
Very. They love the train table, yeah.
If the atmosphere wasn't good enough to bring me back, which it is, the steak sandwich certainly is. So with the steak sandwich nicely digesting, I can feel the open road calling me once again. It's time to head back onto the A272 and head east, where we have a surprise in store for you guys. It's motorcycle rides through beautiful places like this that really inspire me to ride more, to explore and discover some of the amazing places that England has to offer, because England's road network's like a spider's web. There are so many different avenues that you can explore, and the A272 is a fantastic example of that. Sometimes when you're on a road trip like this, you just have to pull over and take in the view. I found this beautiful place. This hill behind me is called Burgess Hill, and it is a sight to behold. Fortunately for me as well, it also happens to be on the way to where I'm going. I'm not far away from Brighton now,
And there's something special down there that I can't wait for you guys to see. Brighton is well known for a few iconic things. The pier, fish and chips, and more recently, this, the British Airways i360. And what better way to end today than on an actual high? You see what I did there? We're currently on the British Airways i360, 450 feet above Brighton. And what a ride we've had on the A272 today. On behalf of myself and Bike World, I'd like to thank you for coming with us today for the second part of On Tour. And don't forget that you guys can suggest to us which roads to go. There's no need to take those secrets to your grave. If you know of a decent road, get in touch and let us know where it is, and you may just see us in your neck of the woods in the next episode. See you then.